What's up, gamers? We got a bunch of gaming news for you today. But, let's start off with what's most important. The internet's obsession with the female version of Bowser, Bowsette.
Yeah.
So right out of the gate here, we should give you the backstory regarding Bowsette and how she came into existence, because up until this point, you might have just seen the various memes, artist renditions, including various Rule 34 creations, or even a cosplay of the character from Jessica Negri, which, hey, we gotta say, bravo on the quick turnaround.
So Elliot, are you ready to hear the incredible backstory of Bowsette?
No.
Good. So first of all, no, Bowsette is not a real character in the Nintendo universe, yet. There is a petition. Bowsette was introduced to the world via webcomic on September 19th by a Twitter user named AK92, and is based on a recent trailer that revealed a character called Toadette. In the trailer, Toadette hits a block which spawns a super crown in the same way that a mushroom would typically pop up for Mario or Luigi. Now, instead of turning into a larger version of herself with the super crown, she morphs into Peachette, which is a little confusing because Peach is already a female, if gender exists in the Mario universe. Now, because of this odd transformation, the artist that we mentioned on Twitter made a webcomic about Mario and Bowser being rejected by Princess Peach, and upon rejection, Bowser decides, fuck it, if you can't have me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Then Bowser puts on the super crown and starts up a relationship with Mario by being really hot, and thereby it took them both out of the equation for Peach's love life. So now
why is everyone talking about this then?
Because she's so hot, Elliot. She's the female character we need in the Mario universe.
This is why I don't respect Nintendo fans. Literally this right here.
We gotta add them to the diagram.
Yeah. So, okay, yeah, great. Anyways, as you would expect, Bowsette really caught fire because to fans, she was a great answer to the typically ultra-feminine characters that already exist in these games. She's got horns, she's got a curvy figure, spiked bracelets, and a spiked choker. She's basically the big-titty goth girlfriend chick version of a Mario character,
Yeah.
So she was instantly embraced by the community, and that resulted in a constant flow of fan art over the past couple of days, which ranges greatly from wholesome and cute to somewhat suggestive to really suggestive to just straight-up hentai.
Mm-hmm.
People are jacking off to this.
Yeah.
That's, And Bowsette has, of course, already crossed over into mainstream hardcore porn, as searches for the term on sites like Pornhub and YouPorn have resulted in what news website VentureBeat has indicated as unprecedented levels of thirst. See, this is why I don't respect Nintendo fans. That right there.
All right, well, you have a lot of respect to lose in this episode.
I mean, there wasn't much to begin with.
Okay. VentureBeat requested insights from these porn outlets regarding the surging queries and linked to the official blog posts created by both Pornhub and YouPorn. So we'll just focus on Pornhub's reporting for now because the results are pretty similar percentage-wise.
I think they're owned by the same company.
Yeah, it all goes up the same ladder. In their post, Pornhub had the following to say about Bowsette. Bowsette searches didn't exist before September 22nd, but appeared first on September 23rd and then grew exponentially. On September 26th, 323,179 people searched for Bowsette on Pornhub. Bowser also received some additional attention. While a few hundred
the old Bowser.
While a few hundred people were already searching for Bowser on a daily basis, his searches...
What?
His searches reached as high as 51,882 on September 26th. The dynamic duo shelled out over 500,000 Pornhub searches in just over 72 hours.
We need a war.
Reinstate the draft! These kids have too much time on their hands.
They do.
With their avocado toast and they're jerking off to Bowser.
So the instant success of this new character even resulted in a brief surge in Nintendo's stock price. Fuck. All right, the last one is hard to confirm, but it's who's the kind of person buying Nintendo stuff? Probably the same kind of person looking up Bowser porn.
Oh.
It might just be perfect timing that their stock jump coincided with the Bowsette meme and the art spreading on Twitter and eventually making its way onto their trending topics page.
But it's probably true.
But no, I choose to believe that everyone invested in Nintendo is a fucking pervert.
Yeah.
There's also even an IRL fan event planned for next month over in Japan to honor the new character, who many fans want to become canonical to the universe. Everyone attending this event will now be placed on a list. The event will feature artwork and cosplay dedicated entirely to Bowsette, and we're sure will make for some interesting photo ops, which will then be shared with law enforcement. And
Everyone's assumed innocent until proven guilty, Elliot.
not at this thing. Now we have 3 great Halloween costume ideas from pop culture this year. Kanye Roblox, Gay Bert and Ernie, and now Bowsette. And don't forget Gritty.
Oh, Gritty, yeah,
lot of
4.
work, but,
yeah.
yeah.
What a party it would be if all 4 of these characters, 5 of these characters, you count Bert and Ernie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already, on the Facebook invite for one of the Halloween parties I'm going to this year, I already called dibs on Gritty.
Okay, good.
I was like, dibs.
Wow.
So, that should be a real interesting celebration this year.
Halloween's gonna be fun for everyone.
Anyways, for their part, Nintendo isn't saying much about the existence of Bowsette, and when asked directly about the character by a Japanese weeb outlet, a spokesperson for Nintendo only replied with, "Concerning the drawings and other things uploaded to the internet, we have no comment."
Did they wink like that?
While drooling.
Yeah.
Yeah, we think she's hot too.
But hey, that's not all the cool statements regarding the sexualization of video game characters that people have received from gaming companies this week, which is a fun sentence. Because I'm sure you're all already aware that Fortnite Season 6 has arrived, and aside from the numerous additions to the game like the new Battle Pass, new skins including a DJ llama, a werewolf, and a cowgirl, floating houses, creepy castles, cornfields, and even pets.
Wow, I've been off this game for a while.
They've also apparently added new titty animations for the lady skins.
Nice. Here's their statement on what you just saw. "This is unintended, embarrassing, and it was careless for us to let this ship. We are working now to fix this as soon as possible." Oh, jeez, guys.
Jeez.
But it's pretty hot.
Why'd you guys have to find this day one? Why we can't have an Easter egg?
Yeah, so that was the statement from a representative for Epic Games after a video of their new cowgirl skin doing one of those dances went viral because of the breast physics, which showed her boobs just bouncing around maybe a little too much for a game known to be a hit with little kids. To be fair, they were moving around like wet bags of sand.
Yeah.
Or maybe it'd be like if I just put 2 tennis balls like inside a tight shirt.
Yeah.
Look at them move.
Well,
Anyways, despite the fact that you'll hear people constantly claim that Fortnite is over or that Fortnite's dying, it's actually doing better than ever. And they recently reported that August was their biggest month so far with a total of 78.3 million active players, which is absolutely insane.
yeah. That's a lot.
Wow. How many is H1Z1 doing?
Oh. Well, we're lawbreakers.
Ooh, 0.
Oh, also, hey, all you WildStar fans out there, they're taking WildStar offline finally.
What? I don't even know what that is.
It was an MMO that was like a space MMO, and it came out back when we were at the WeHo office.
Oh.
That far back, and me and Shibby played it for a little bit, and then I completely forgot about it until today when they were like, well, all right, we're shutting it down.
Well,
So get it in while you can.
Sounds like they had a good run then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so season 6 seems like it's the perfect thing to keep the momentum going through the Halloween season. Costumes, Halloween. And they have time for a Christmas season right after that. They could just keep this fucking thing going.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, you shoot people with
Oh, they
Cupid's
already had
arrow.
those, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we highly doubt that you're gonna see this thing slowing down anytime soon, even with Call of Duty creeping around the corner. Call of Duty is a man's game. Fortnite's for put the kids to bed with their
Oh my
Nintendo
god!
Switch.
I wish I had it pulled up for this episode. Maybe I'll link it in the comments. But someone found like how, like in high school when you have to do like free writing essays, just write about whatever you want. There's this thing about this writing this kid did about hating Fortnite, and literally was like, I miss the good old days when Call of Duty was the biggest thing.
This is why I'm glad social media didn't exist when I was, in middle school and high school. Because like back then you'd get a writing assignment. And I thought I wrote essays pretty good. I was like usually pretty proud of the shit I wrote, but like it was like, okay, I'm proud of what I wrote and forgotten forever. It wasn't like, let's upload this to Facebook so I can show everyone what a good writer I am in my essay about how Fortnite sucks. Oh, geez, now the entire internet's laughing at me.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of games that are soon to be released, we have some very important updates regarding 2 of our most anticipated game releases of the rest of this year, Fallout 76 and Red Dead Redemption 2. So let's start with Fallout 76, get it out of the way. The long anticipated beta, aka Break It Early test application, is coming sort of soon. Bethesda, they just released an official in-game intro for Fallout 76, along with the news that the beta will begin for Xbox users first on October 23rd, and then it'll go to PS4 and PC users 1 week later.
Fuck.
The beta itself will apparently run in shifts to stress test the servers. They literally want users to break the game so that they can shut the betas down, fix and improve everything, and then bring the betas back online. So it's probably going to be a bit frustrating for some users, but it's actually doing exactly what betas should do instead of just being early access versions of games, which is kind of how betas have been, at least recently.
Right.
So the whole point is to break it.
Yeah.
So if you get upset at first, it's your fault.
You're doing free testing
Yeah.
for a major company. Now, regarding Red Dead Redemption 2, there's a few interesting tidbits out there thanks to some hands-on demos that actual gaming news outlets were giving access to. Most notable of all is the fact that not only does your horse take a shit whenever it needs to, the size of its testicles will change depending on the weather.
Wow.
Truly, a gigantic leap forward in breaking down the walls of fantasy and reality. And that's all I could think about in the original one. I was like, when is this horse gonna take a shit?
Wait, hold on.
When's John Marston gonna take a shit?
I just climbed a mountain. Why are this horse's balls
Yeah,
still
they're just
big?
sagging super low. It's like, it's gotta be like almost freezing out there.
Yeah.
Why are those balls so long? Yeah, I mean, how were we ever supposed to be immersed in this world without seeing how our horse balls react to the changing temperature and humidity around us?
I don't know.
Well,
I guess it's you look back on games with rose-colored glasses and you don't even think about the fact
Yeah.
that your horse's balls didn't shrink
yeah.
or expand.
It's also been said that the game will include over 200 species of animals overall, but there's no word how many of those different animals will have genitals that react to their environments. Hopefully more than not.
I can't wait to see that duck's corkscrew penis. Yeah.
Yeah. Rockstar also recently released the file size of the game for when it finally drops, and it's absolutely fucking massive, coming in at 105 gigs. So clear up some space or upgrade your shit, kids. Jesus Christ.
That's if you own like an old Xbox that just standard 500 gigs, that's if you have anything else on it over the past
That's
4 years.
a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's great.
Just fucking, I love how Rockstar like kicks open the door and says, delete everything you fucking own.
This is the only game you're playing right now.
Red Dead's here, baby. Yeah, because fucking Call of Duty's gotta be like 80 gigs, so
Yeah.
wow. Anyways, there's a few people out there, if you could believe it, that actually don't give a shit about video games. This point was proven earlier this week during an episode of Jeopardy,
This is so good.
where the category of video games was listed. But was completely avoided by the contestants until they were forced to pick it. After kicking things off with a real softball question, these three geniuses couldn't get a single goddamn question right. What were the brain busters that stumped these brilliant contestants? Did you watch the whole video?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I was gonna ask you, but we'll just ask the audience here.
What's fucked up is the guy that was answering them, like, he was pretty close.
He was like a computer coder.
Yeah,
And
they
he
were
was
like-
off by like one thing every time.
He would, like, get the genre correct.
He's like, oh, Bungie, Halo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, here, to be fair, the first one is pretty easy because if you just know the movies, then you know the company. But here's the questions that they were given and couldn't answer, except for the first one. This company's Infinity allowed you to play characters from The Incredibles and Cars, to name a few. So that would be Disney.
Disney Infinity, yeah. Morrowind and Skyrim are iterations of this venerable set of games, obviously, the Elder Scrolls, but he said
Dragon Age.
Dragon Age, just like,
He's close. He's close.
yeah.
Make your future fighting Gaul, leader of the Red Legion, in the second iteration of this Bungie game, which is Destiny, but he said Halo. He got Bungie right.
If they hadn't said, actually, I mean, like,
They showed a video clip for this one.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, so that one.
Yeah, I would have gotten it then, but like
Yeah.
I've never played Destiny, so that was a hard one.
The next one they should have gotten. Everyone knows this. In the classic video game Joust, contestants were placed upon these birds.
See, I didn't know this one.
It's an ostrich.
Yeah, I can't even picture Joust in my head.
Really?
What is it? Yeah.
Yeah, they got the little flappy things and you go and they have the stick in front
Is
of
this
you.
an arcade game?
Yeah, it's an old arcade game.
Yeah, I've never played it.
And the final question.
A big gaming story of 2018 is Fortnite. This genre of game where the winner is last shooter or last team standing.
That'd be Battle Royale.
Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if any of you answered those right, give yourself a round of applause by clicking the like button. You deserved it.
You're a real gamer.
Yeah.
Not like those tryhards.
And here's your
over
prize.
on Jeopardy.
We have a great prize for you. We have an episode of Tech News Day that you need to watch, and then a brand new episode of It Came from Public Domain, where we watch Reefer Madness with Eric from Internet Common Etiquette. Enjoy your grand prize, and we'll see you very soon for Weekly Weird News.
Bye-bye.